What's the script again?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
And
Go.
Jalen.
Oh no! If only we had a wooden with the legs to catch it. Darn! No.
What are you pointing at? What are you pointing?
I'm getting them ready for you to film so you can.
Okay.
Let me love you.
And action.
Has this ever happened to you?
If only we had a large platform with legs to hold our things, so we
In
could.
read the art of League of Legends.
No. We don't do that here, but sometimes we play Dungeons and Dragons with the dice. If only we had something to put the motioning dice on.
So, have you got any lines?
Well, worry no more. The original plan was to take a monitor and build a table around it. Unfortunately, the price of lumber right now is really expensive, so I just bought one from a thrift shop and made my dad carry it to my house. And the first real step is the measuring. And the most important part of measuring it is forget to film you taking the screen off of its stand. This way, you have to re-screw it all back together, and then take it apart again. That way you can do it on camera for the B-roll. So we measured the whole screen.
Oh, I need paper.
I brought grid paper for it too.
Oh, nice. How classy. We're a real classy joint up here.
We measured the table.
28 and 3/8. So 49 3/4 minus 28 and 3/8.
Wait, what was the question? I was focusing on the shot.
What's 49 and 3/4 minus 28 and 3/8?
We noticed the table was a bit wobbly, so we tightened the screws and added in a few screws that we noticed were missing. So on the table, we marked all of our measurements, drew some lines, drew our box that we would cut out.
Make sure we know what we're cutting.
And we also added in a small little circular bump for the light on the TV. We used the skill saw for cutting out the box. It was pretty fun. And then we sawed out the corners.
Ta-da!
Woohoo!
At first, we thought the bookshelf was going to be a problem, but turns out it actually really helped support the screen itself, so we just had to cut some of them down a bit to help fit the groove of the back of the screen.
Better. We just have to cut this out.
I was about to say, Jalen, do you know what I just realized?
What?
We put all the markings for the curve over
No, I
here.
know. I realized that too.
We also then had to retrace the bump where the screen's light was.
I would use a jigsaw if I had one, but I don't. So we're gonna use this instead.
We then sawed and chiseled out a small rectangular cut for the buttons. We then sanded the whole thing down and painted it black.
I would like you to start off the painting just so I can get footage of it.
You and your footage.
I know, it's almost like we're doing this for a video.
Yeah, we're never actually gonna use this table, so it's just for me.
It's just for video. It's gonna be unused. We're burning it afterwards, Jalen.
Once we're done,
We're burning it.
and go leave it in the back alley.
I also threw on a plank of wood and a triangle piece of wood with some hinges so that my laptop could sit on it easier and lock it in place.
Say something funny.
Honey from the bees.